When I was a young girl in China, my grandmother told me my mother was a ghost. The life that I knew began in the large house in Ningpo with the cold hallways and tall stairs. Papa often told me stories of a ghost who tried to take children away.
Listen carefully.
Especially strong-willed little girls who were disobedient. She said this so that the ghosts would not steal us away. So you see, to Papa, we were also very precious.
If you are greedy, what's inside you always makes you hungry.
The only father I knew was a big painting that hung in the main hall. He was a large, unsmiling man, unhappy to be so still on the wall. His restless eyes followed me around the house. Even from my room at the end of the hall, I could see my father's watching eyes. Papa said he watched me for any sign of disrespect. I felt our house was so unhappy, and my little brother did not seem to think so. He rode his bicycle through the courtyard, chasing chickens and other children, and jumping on uncle and auntie's best beds when they were away visiting friends. Time to eat another piece of sweet fruit, happy to be free of Papa, find a happy husband on the wall, and the two disobedient children. I felt unlucky that she was my mother, and unlucky she had left us. These were the thoughts I had while hiding in the corner of my room where my father could not watch me. I was sitting at the top of the stairs when she arrived. I knew she was my mother, even though I had not seen her all my life. She just stood inside the doorway, so that her face became a dark shadow.
Ma，别走，女儿回来了。Anmei, have you been a good daughter? Anmei, do you know who am I?
What hurts the most was being so close and having so much to say and watching you walk away and never knowing.
I was 4 years old. My chin was just above the dinner table, and I could see my baby brother sitting on Papa's lap, crying with an angry face.
Anybody want spring rolls? 安美，安美，过来，安美，过来。
Who is this ghost?
Into the night, Papa's voice came to me.
过来。哎，弄。
If you take Anmei away, she'll be like you. 没有脸。过来。You'll never leave Anmei again.
安美，你过来。安美。
Anmei, listen carefully. We've made our dyeing clothes and shoes. They are all in white cotton. Anmei, even your mother has used up her tears and left you. If you do not get well, she will forget about you.
In 2 years' time, my scar became pale and shiny, and I had no memory of mother. That is the way it is with a wound. The wound begins to close in on itself, to protect what is hurting so much. And once it is closed, you no longer see what is underneath, what started the pain. Here is how I came to love my mother, how I saw in her my own true nature, what was beneath my skin, inside my bones. Even though I was young, I could see the pain of the flesh and the worth of the pain. This is how a daughter honors her mother. It is so deep it is in your bones. The pain of the flesh is nothing. The pain you must forget. Because sometimes that is the only way to remember what is in your bones. You must peel off your skin and that of your mother and her mother before her until there is nothing. No scar, no skin, no flesh.
I can't walk. I cannot.
It was the moment we needed the most.
My boy.